Imagine starting your day with an endless stream of highly qualified, ready-to-buy prospects. I'm talking about business owners right now who are saying, we need exactly what you sell. Reach out to me. And by the way, I have not seen a single person online talk about this absolute gold mine. So here's how to find these ready-to-buy leads, charge them $5,000 for your service, and let AI completely deliver everything for you. So here's the problem with finding leads for your high-ticket service. For about every 100 business owners that you're targeting, maybe only around 3 or 4 are actively looking for your solution. I mean, they are literally the ones that are posting on LinkedIn, Reddit, talking with their friends, on social media, basically saying, I need XYZ. And let's say, for example, you help companies build websites, landing pages, or sales automation. Your ideal customers are posting on social media saying, I need a website for my startup. Or they're on Reddit asking, how do I create a landing page for my SEO business? Our system is going to actively find these leads, scrape their contact information, and then use AI to not only write the cold email, but AI is going to actually deliver the service for them based off of their job description. So our very first step is going to be using ChatGPT 5 to find business owners who are actively looking for our solution, but they haven't actually hired anybody yet. So if we head on over to chatgpt.com, so I've given you guys these exact prompts that are in the description of this video. So this is going to be the exact prompt that we're going to be using for our video. So essentially what we're trying to do is find people that are actively posting online or social media who need your service. So for example, instead of it actually being Lovable.dev development work, if you offer SEO or if you offer Facebook advertising, or you can get very specific. Of course, you probably have your specific service or offer. So just replace this for your specific scenario. For mine, we're just going to use Lovable.dev developmental work. And then we're also asking GPT-5 to give us their website domains. As long as we can have the website domains of these people that are actively posting for our solution, we can use a tool called findemail.com to actually turn this raw domain into the right contact that we're looking for at this company. And we're also going to use it to find the email address and validate that email address. So find email is going to be massive for us. But before we get to that, we need to use ChatGPT 5's deep research based off of this prompt. And it is going to actively go out and find these people. So for example, it is going to look on Twitter, LinkedIn, Reddit, Indie Hackers, Medium, and it is going to look for this right here, Lovable.dev, help needed project, and it is going to find the leads for us, which is absolutely incredible. So once that's ready and good to go, just click launch and ChatGPT 5 is going to start its deep research finding these leads for you. All right, so now you just need to wait about 15 to 20 minutes while ChatGPT 5 is actually going out and finding these leads. Once you're done, in the prompt that I wrote, you're going to get a CSV from ChatGPT 5. Go ahead and open that in Google Sheets and you're going to be around this phase right here. This is what it's going to look like on your screen. So for example, we have this company right here who posted about Lovable.dev, and here's exactly what they said. They're basically looking for a landing page and they're looking for essentially a web platform with AI-powered tools to be built inside of their product. So what we can essentially do right now is summarize this inside of ChatGPT and basically ask it to concise this down to about 2 sentences so we can actually understand if we can help this person. So I can see if my company can actually help this person. So they want a landing page and platform to support a new product that places sales talent inside of companies. They essentially combine it with sales coaching that's personalized and then hiring support. And then they want a lead capture landing page and then a coaching dashboard and a blog. So it looks like we can do that with Lovable. So that's exactly what we're gonna do for this example. So now that we know that this company is a great fit for us, we can go ahead and go to the next step. But what I recommend is going through your set of leads right here and making sure that they are a fit before you go and actually find their contact information and use AI to write the cold email. Make sure that they're actually a fit first. So we got actually pretty lucky that it was the first person in our sheet, but go ahead and go through your leads and then find the right fit. Once you do, let's go to the next step. And based off of this entire job description, we can essentially turn that into a written, personalized cold email. And we can also use Lovable to deliver this service for them completely hands off. And what we're gonna do is we're going to package all of that and we're gonna send it directly to this person as a lead magnet. That way, we're essentially giving them something of value, and we're trying to book a sales call with them so that we can sell them on our high ticket service. So now that we've actually found a business owner who's actively looking for what we're offering, now is the part that makes this entire system possible. We're going to use a tool to find the email address of the person at this company. We're going to use a tool to find the right contact at this company, and then we're going to find the valid email of this person. So all you have to do is head over to findemail.com, create an account, and then inside of the platform, go to the email finder section. If you do have a lot of leads, and for example, you want to find valid emails of around 50 leads to around 5,000 leads, doesn't matter how many, you can actually use the bulk section right here. All you have to do is put in your list of domains and then say that you want to target the CEO, the founder, CMO, whatever sort of titles. And again, Find Email is going to find the contact, and then it's going to find their valid email address. You can also find a mobile too. But for us, for our example, we're going to go in the single section, and then we're just going to copy and paste this person so we can find their email. So let's go over to Find Email, and perfect. It looks like it found an email basically within around 2 seconds, which is great. So when we're ready to actually send him the cold email and the Lovable lead magnet, we have the email address that we know is going to be delivered. It's not going to hit the spam folder, and it's not going to bounce. We know that it is going to be delivered. All right, so now for the fun part. Do you remember the job description that this person had out? We're going to turn that into a full application inside of Lovable. And if you don't know what Lovable is, it is an AI tool that you can chat with. It's basically like ChatGPT, and it is going to code websites and applications for you. And we're going to feed the job description inside of Lovable so we can send it to this person as a personalized lead magnet, so we can get our foot in the door with a great prospect. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly go over to ChatGPT and write another prompt. I'm basically just going to ask it to take the job description and then write me a prompt that I can give to Lovable. So here's the exact prompt that I'm going to use. So again, all of the prompts that I'm going to be using is in the Google Doc in the description. Head over to your Google Sheet and then copy and paste the whole description and then just paste it into ChatGPT. So here's the finalized prompt. What you're going to do is want to copy and paste this inside of Lovable, and then you're good to just click go, right? You don't need the expensive plan for Lovable. It's around $20 or $30 a month, and it is very, very useful. All right, perfect. So Lovable just finished the entire website that we're going to give to this lead as the lead magnet. So if we look at it, for example, build winning sales teams that actually convert. And then there's a get started, there's a see how it works. I'm sure that's some sort of video sales letter, trusted by industry leaders, your case studies, hire smarter, sell faster. And then it has a bunch of things right here. There's a free trial, schedule your demo. They would put their case studies here, of course, and then it has kind of like a free lead magnet right here. I don't think this is bad at all. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit publish. And then as soon as we publish this, we can essentially give this website directly to this lead. And we could say like, hey, if you want us to build this out and spend more time on this, let's talk about a deal that works for both of us. But this is a very good way to get our foot in the door and show that we actually did work to get their attention. So we just shipped. Now we can click right here. And this is the link that can go external. We can start giving this to our leads. All right, so now that we built the website for this lead, we also saw in the job description that it asked for a user dashboard. So inside of the prompt, what we can do right here is copy and paste this into ChatGPT and basically ask it to write another prompt for Lovable. So here's the prompt that ChatGPT gave us. And again, we're just going to copy this and then we're going to put it inside of Lovable. All right, so now that Lovable just finished our sales dashboard, I think it looks pretty good so far. We're seeing a lot of numbers, a lot of data tracking, a lot of sessions that are coming up, next actions to do. This is something that this guy probably would end up using. But again, this is probably just like the initial phase, the MVP phase, because we don't have a lot of context on his business. So this is just a very great way that we could send him this lead magnet and then say something along the lines of, try to book him to a call, have a quick discussion. If it is a great fit, then we can talk about building him an actual internal dashboard that is tailored to his business, because we will have full context on it. So now our next step is the final one. We're going to email them a preview of their job description using our $1 million Google Docs system. And then we're going to make a no-brainer offer to them and close the deal. So the cold email copy is one of the most important parts. Like most people would write something like, hey, John, I saw your post on Twitter about needing a Lovable.dev developer. I'm interested in this job. Like that, it made me almost fall asleep, right? That's going to get very boring and it's going to get ignored. So instead, we're going to lead with the solution. Something like, hey, John, a little birdie told me about specific problem. I went ahead and made you 4 things. I made you 2 websites that you can use directly for your new sales product. And then I made you 2 web apps that you can use for this new product. And I did this inside of Lovable.dev. And then we're gonna use AI to write a punchy line. And then our call to action is want me to build the full versions. If not, feel free to keep this one, but let me know. So what we can do is go inside of the doc and copy this entire prompt and then head over to ChatGPT. I basically use ChatGPT for everything. And this is very important because we're trying to personalize our cold email specifically to this company. And we're going to use the job description again as the input. So we need to head on over to the Google Sheet and then copy the project description. And then right here, what's his first name? His first name is Gene. And then project specs, we have filled that in below. And then we're going to click enter. And then what this is going to do is ChatGPT is going to give us the personalized copy. So a little birdie told me you're looking to launch a new product, but you don't yet have a landing page to capture leads and explain your offer. So I went ahead and made you a sample landing page and sample internal dashboard. It shows how you can clearly position your sales talent placement plus your coaching service, capturing leads, and tie it into your AI-powered dashboard and your blog for growth. Do you want me to build a full version? If not, keep this one, Cody. So that is absolutely perfect. So we're going to use that copy. And then now we're going to use our Google Docs system to go ahead and get this message in front of Gene. So all you have to do is go into your browser and then type doc.new. So this system is incredibly powerful and I've never heard a single person talk about it. So essentially what we're going to do right now is we're going to think of this as we're inside of Gmail and we're drafting up a cold email. We need to make sure that it's formatted correctly. But the great part about this system is that we can actually send links without us going to the spam folder or without us bouncing. We already have the valid email of Gene. So all we need to do is put our message in front of him. And the great part about our message is the actual assets that we created for this person. If we sent 4 links through Gmail, we would definitely either bounce or go directly to the spam folder. So this system helps that tremendously. So what we're going to do is go to the share section, and then right here is where we would add in the email that Find Email found. And we're essentially just going to share this document with our prospects. And we're going to put them as a commenter, and then we're gonna click send. But before you forget, definitely make sure to grab all of the lovable assets that you're going to send to this person, and then just compile them inside of the script in exchange for this right here. So essentially just do like asset number 1, but instead of it being asset number 1, actually put the asset number 2, etc., etc. So like this, I would grab this link right here after I published it and then put this as asset number 1. And then this would be the asset that is the internal dashboard. And then right here, just quickly publish it and then grab this link right here and then just put that into the document. So this is a great way to just get this message out to this person that Find Email found and make sure that it actually delivers to their inbox. Because we're not sending this email from our email inbox, we're sending it from Google Docs email inbox, and that is always going to be delivered. And here's something that you could title the document. Essentially just, for example, since we're doing this for Lovable, sample landing page and internal dashboard for Gene. Something like that. You just want to get their attention so they can put their eyes on this document. All right, so that is the entire system. Now, if you want a game plan for actually using this system to make thousands of dollars offering it to clients, listen to what I'm about to tell you. You would essentially just use this entire process to help them get more customers. So exactly like I outlined in the video, use ChatGPT 5 to find ready to buy leads, and then put the website into Find Email, and then just say that you want to target the CEO, founder, or CMO, and then Find Email is going to find the right contact, and it's also going to find the valid email of this contact. Then go ahead and use the prompts in our Google Doc and put it into ChatGPT to write personalized cold email copy. Then head over to Lovable.dev to build this personalized lead magnet for your prospects. And then use our $1 million Google Doc system to actually send an email to these leads. And again, it doesn't matter what kind of service that your customers have, you can probably use AI in one way or another to build these personalized lead magnets. And by the way, if you do all this and offer it as a full service for your customers, you need a few things in place. You need to have a money back guarantee, because you can get to the point where, let's say, for example, you're working with customers who charge $25,000 for their service. and all you're doing is helping them get more leads. So realistically, if they have a high ticket service that expensive, you can go out and charge upwards of $500 or $1,000 per lead that you deliver to these companies. And price can be based off of how much they charge their customers. So what I would recommend is finding the most expensive B2B service providers and then making them a pay per lead deal that can work in everybody's favor, and offer them a deal that has zero risk whatsoever on their end. Because if you have a guarantee in place, you will close around 50 times more clients than if you didn't have a guarantee at all. And the more clients you can stack, the more retainers you can get, the more money you will make offering this whole process as a service. So that's the end of the video. If you're interested in more ways to use AI to sign B2B clients in 2025, click this video right here on screen.